Good morning, students. In lesson number 4, Ethics and Safety Measures, first we will understand intellectual property right. Children, internet has a vast collection of information and we can get the information on every topic, but it doesn't mean that we can use the information without the permission of the writer and the owner of that information. Sometimes informations are free, so we can use that, but sometimes it comes under the rights, intellectual property rights. That right gives an exclusive right to the creator for his or her creation, and on internet if we try to violate this right and use the work of others without the permission, it also counted as a crime, and sometimes it is a liable for the severe penalty. So we have to understand the intellectual property right. Children, in this right, every creative mind has a right for his or her creations. For example, a painter has a complete right for his or her painting. If he wants to publish the painting on a internet, it doesn't mean that someone else can just use that painting for his or her profit. Like a musician has a right for his or her composition. Photographer has a right for the photographs he or she captured. Writer has a right for the his or her articles, write-ups. So every creative mind has a right. And the law that is take care of this right is known as the intellectual property law. It also includes copyright, trademark and patent laws. So then it is important to understand what is a copyright. Everyone has a right for his or her creative work and it comes as a copyright. Like we have seen in books, the author has a copyright for the book he or she has written, and suppose a publication house is publishing the book without the permission of a author, it is a violation of copyright. Trademark, like a brand name, slogans and logos of the company. If any other competitive company tried to copy the logo, try to use the slogans and try to just use the brand names for his for its profit, it is a violation of trademarks. It counted as a crime. Why? Because it that brand name, that logos and slogans misguide the consumer. For example, a consumer like to purchase the brand of Nike and any other company also has just used the same brand name Nike with little bit difference. Maybe possible consumer can be misguided and they will purchase the products of the another company. So that is also counted as a crime. So we should take care on internet that we should not use someone else intellectual literary property without the permission of the creator. Next term we have to understand is a digital footprint. What is the digital footprints? Children, when we are using internet, we leaves trail of data that is called the digital footprint. For example, when we visit to a website, that websites just keep some information regarding our computer, our visits, when we send email. These are also the digital footprints. Why? Because we are giving our information to the internet and maybe possible that someone else can use that information and can find out about ourselves, can use our personal information for his or her profit. There are two types of digital footprints, passive and active. In passive, we leave the information about us unintentionally. For example, when we use a search engine like Google, we find out that once we explore a website continuously, a type of website, next time we find out the information and notifications regarding that area is coming, though we have not searched. Why? Because search engine companies keep the history that we explore on a internet. So that type of footprint is an passive way we have left it. Sometimes when we register ourselves on any website, they ask us about phone numbers, address, location, hobbies. So we just enter these informations, and maybe possible that they can use this information, they can sell our information to some other companies. And in active digital footprints, children we submit the information online intentionally. Mostly we have seen on a social media networking sites like Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. What we do, we post the messages, we also post the personal messages, we also send our locations where we are presently, we also just post our own ideas, views. Sometimes we just harass the people by writing out comments that are not good. We insult the people on a social media networking site. We also post our photos so that people like us. So these are the digital footprints that intentionally we leave, or maybe possible that these information can be used by someone else that wants to harm us. So whenever we leave such type of information as a digital footprint, we should take care that may be possible that that information can be used by someone else in the future and it can be harmful for us. So always take care when you are using the social media networking sites, that what type of information, photographs you are publishing over the internet, because that information once you published, you post, you send, that cannot be removed totally from the internet. We tried to delete from our account, but it doesn't mean that it is removed from the internet. So take care of the digital footprint. What is cybercrime? Cybercrime is in criminal activities, है ना, that is used computer network or a networked device. And mostly cyber crimes are committed to just harm the people. Now cyber crime can be done by the organization, by the individuals, but mostly cyber criminals are technically skilled and also they use advanced techniques. Now we have to understand some of the activities that is counted as a cyber crime, like email and internet fraud. We have heard that someone has just lost the money, someone else has taken out the money from the account, so that is through the online transaction, that is also counted as a cyber crime. Identity fraud, someone else has used our personal information and just use that information to just fool someone else. Theft of financial and card payment data, they are using our personal financial information, है ना. Corporate sector, companies are stealing the important information of competitor companies. Ransomware, organization and individuals are demanding money to just harm our networking system, our computer, to destroy our important data from our computer. So all these activities are not accepted by the society, and these activities harm the other people's, counted as a cyber crimes. And this type of activities, when counted as a crime, it is liable for the penalty. Thank you.